Hi everybody, my name is Martin and today I'm in Xiamen. Now Xiamen is known as the garden above the sea throughout China. And today we're going to take a look around the city and see how this has developed it. The first stop of our journey today is Egret Island Park. The nickname of Xiamen is Egret Island. The park is the origin of the city, and now it is a popular place for morning exercises and leisure with locals. Wandering in the park, what impresses me is not only the beautiful lake scenery, but also the passion of the residents here. This lady is Wu Xiaofu, the organizer of a local choir and also a volunteer serving at Egret Island Park. After completing her volunteer duties each day, she practices choir singing with her friends in the park. Hi.
Hi.
You are from Xiamen?
我是山东人。
So how do you like Xiamen?
厦门的气候非常好，人文环境非常美，所以我们在这个地方住的觉得很幸福。
During my conversation with her, I learned that Yundang Lake was not as clean as what I can see now. Yundang Lake was once a natural shelter harbour, and Yundang's Fisher Lights was one of the most famous scenic spots in Xiamen. However, in the 1970s, due to land reclamation, the harbour turned into a lagoon. With the intense construction development around the lake area and the rapid increase in population, the environmental pressure on the lake grew significantly, leading to pollution. In the early 1980s, Yundang Lake became a foul-smelling water body that people dreaded to be near. Rehabilitating Yundang Lake became the biggest issue for the local residents. It also raised a question for the city, whether to pursue economic growth by sacrificing ecological integrity or to balance development with conservation. In March 1988, Xi Jinping, who was then a member of the Standing Committee of the Communist Party of China, Xiamen Municipal Committee, and Executive Vice Mayor of Xiamen, chaired a special meeting that established a strategy for lake rehabilitation. In that year alone, the city allocated 1/10 of its annual infrastructure investment budget for lake restoration. Over the next 3 decades, through rehabilitating efforts, the ecological condition of the lake area has significantly improved. Behind the remarkable ecological transformation of Yundang Lake was also the rising public awareness of environmental protection. Nowadays, many people have joined the efforts to protect the lake. In the park, I met Chen Yajin, a volunteer. He is a retired teacher from a local middle school and he currently oversees all the voluntary environmental protection activities in Yundang Lake and Egret Island Park. He kindly invited me into his office to enjoy a cup of tea with him.
来，
谢谢. So with parks like this being revitalized, how has it affected the wildlife that lives within these areas?
修复以后，我们的种群是越来越多，现在已经达到了95种，创纪录的95种。我们的植物多样化的植物也越来越多，特别是我们的红树林种植成功，带动了我们整个湖区的最好的生态平衡。
Wow.
整治权是节制的，那通过修复，我们的生态平衡以后，鸟类都愿意来我们白鹭洲。
So as a volunteer, how long have you volunteered here?
我到我们这个地方，我们是从2020年开始，最重要的就是发动群众共同来参与保护我们的整个云当湖流域。我们现在倡导一种理念：进入公园游玩，你就是志愿者。那这样子我就不会乱扔垃圾了，有遇到什么大家互相会帮助。现在我们厦门市有108万注册志愿者，如果像这种模式下去，我们人人都是志愿，不管你注册不注册。
Today, besides senior residents like Chen Yajin, the younger generation has participated in the protection of Yundang Lake. I had the opportunity to meet 2 of them. How long have you been helping here?
来了大概3年了，我只有来1天而已，我跟他一起来的。
Your first day today? Yeah, well done. Cool. What is your favorite thing about helping out here?
我和我朋友一起劳作的成果，我会感到很有成就感。
My first impression of Xiamen was the vast expanse of greenery. The entire city seemed like an enormous garden. Locals told me that one of their typical outdoor activities was strolling from one park to another. After leaving Egret Island Park, I followed suit and went to visit another park, the Xiamen Maluan Bay Eco-3 Island Park. Over 2 decades ago, Maluan Bay faced a reduction in water area due to aquaculture, leading to water pollution and a decline in biodiversity. However, thanks to ecological conservation and restoration efforts put by the local authorities, the bay has now become a trendy spot for social media posts. While in the park, I made a new friend, Lin Shurong, who taught English at Xiamen University before her retirement. Today, she came to Maluan Bay with family and friends just to visit.
Do you like this place?
Yeah, I love it. I really enjoy it here. How do you think Xiamen has changed?
Changed quite a lot.
Yeah.
And originally, when I came here, it's a very small seaport, I think.
But I've noticed development that's going on. It's becoming such a bigger city, but it's also still keeping the calmness.
That is city flower.
The city flower.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This one is city tree.
How do you,
Yes.
what's their names in Chinese?
In Chinese called Feng Huang. I think you can ask all your friends come here and
Yeah.
pay a visit.
100%. I think it's so nice and fresh here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Xiamen is known as a garden city, something that's very evident from the many gardens that decorate it. In the next episode, I'm going to take a boat ride to check out some of Xiamen's most famous wildlife. I'm also going to visit the city's lush mangroves. So stay tuned and come along with me on my adventures.